Hi, welcome to Open House 2020. My name is Mike Ziroli, and I'm a counselor for the class of 2022, P through Z. I'm an alumni of LT, Prairie Middle School, and 7th Avenue School. After LT, I earned my bachelor's in psychology from Eastern Illinois University, and upon graduation, I was fortunate enough to play at the lowest levels of minor league baseball, as well as work as a mental health technician at a psychiatric nursing home in the off seasons. Did that for a few years and went back to school to get my master's in school counseling from Lewis University, and did my internship at York High School 17 years ago. So this is my 16th year as a counselor, my 11th here at LT. I spent 5 years at Riverside Brookfield High School. I was also the head baseball coach there. A little bit about my family. My wife, Nicole, is also a counselor here at LT with the sophomore class of 2023. We have 4 children, 10th grade, 8th grade, 1st grade, and pre-K. They're all very active, involved with sports, and they're at 4 different schools, so I can empathize with those of you with multiple children at multiple schools on multiple schedules and the logistics issues that presents. So now I'm going to share my screen and show you a very brief PowerPoint that I put together. So once again, my name is Mike Ziroli, and Junior through Z, 2020 Open House. Junior year timeline, just to start with testing. Testing is very unique this year. Many seniors did not have the opportunity to test last spring, and they are being given the priority. Juniors can look into test prep programs. The best resource for testing is to go to the LTE website under student resources and go directly to the testing office. There's a ton of information there and a great place to start if you have testing questions. This year, Naviance is single sign-on. So those of you who have been using Naviance the last couple of years, hopefully your students have shown Naviance program to you. If they have not, spend a little time looking at that with your students. But it's single sign-on now, so you do not have to remember a separate password. You can access it by going through your G Suite account and just clicking on sign on Naviance. So we'd like juniors to start getting familiar with different college representatives, and typically when school is in session live in the building, college reps actually come and visit North Campus. Students sign up and they will attend a college rep meeting during the school day. Those are all virtual now, and they're not during the school day, so they'll be in the evening. So it should be easy for many students to be able to sign up for those and participate. It's really good to sign up for those and participate for your students. A couple of reasons. It gets them familiar with what different colleges are offering, and it also helps promote them to be able to interact with a representative, so they can learn to ask questions, learn to listen to others' questions, and in general, just gain experience dealing with college representatives and the information that's provided. So typically those sessions are the college rep will give a presentation, and then they'll have an open time at the end to answer questions directly from students. So very important to check out some of those. Even if you're undecided about a school, maybe just check some out to get some of that experience. No harm in participating in one of those. So definitely should be on all our juniors lists. Other things to do in Naviance, you can save colleges that you've searched. So there's a super match feature, and there's an advanced settings or advanced match feature that you can basically fill out different filters, things that are important to you. You can do multiple searches, and you can save those searches and try to identify schools that have the things that you're looking for. You can save those colleges that you like in the colleges I'm thinking about tab, and then those schools will email you when their representatives on campus, or maybe they're nearby at a college fair. Resume is something we've worked on the last couple of years with your students, listing their accomplishments. This is helpful if they're going to apply for a job or scholarships or college at the beginning of next year. It'll save them some time. All of their activities and awards and things they're proud of are all going to be in one spot and easy to access. Scattergrams is one of the most popular features of Naviance, and it's a very valuable tool in that it's comparing our students So when you look at a average GPA of a student that gets into a college, it can be confusing because many high schools have different grade point scales. In scattergrams, there'll be a green dot for somebody who was admitted, and that dot will be plotted on a graph with GPA and a test score. The GPA is their LT GPA. So it's a weighted GPA or an unweighted. You can toggle between the two. But the actual weighted GPA is weighted by actual LT students, so it's very easy to compare those GPAs, unlike some of those national GPAs. It is not an exact science, so it does not indicate that yes, you will get in or no, you won't, but by looking at those, you have an idea of what generally in the past few years has been accepted at that school. Take some time to look at that with your students. If you have questions along the way, definitely reach out to me. Miss Musser is also a college coordinator here at North Campus, so a new person if your student is the oldest. Not something that was available at South Campus. So this is somebody that's here at North and works with colleges every year, another great resource. If you have questions, you can contact me via email. It's the fastest and easiest way for me to respond, whether that's through email or setting up a phone or Zoom appointment. I'm going to unshare my screen now and leave you by just saying I miss your students. Can't wait till they're back in the building. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out at any time. Welcome back.